Yeah, this will be the third installment in my Redmax EB 7001, excuse me, series of videos on how to replace the rope in your pull start. What I wanted to say was you need to measure the rope before you install it. And what you can do is determine how long your rope is going to be by measuring the old rope. Now, I was fortunate. The rope broke right at the knot. And I have the knot right here. There's the knot. And this is the end of the rope. So, allowing for 2 inches, or no, 3 inches outside, on the assumption that this knot will consume 1.5 inches of the new rope. So I add, this rope here is 31 inches long. So I'm going to add 3 inches to 31, and that'll bring me to 32, 33, and 34. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add an additional 2 inches to round it out. I'm going to make my rope 36 inches long. And it just so happens that my arm, the pull on my arm, when I go and measure my arm pull on this thing, what I'm going to do is put the end of the tape right there and pull. And I'm simulating my pulling the rope. And it just, my finger stops at approximately 37 inches. But I'm going to do a 36 inch. And so I wanted to include that bit of information in case this is watched by somebody who's not a mechanic. And in addition to that, I wanted to show that this unit, let me go into some light here. This unit it has got a notch in this plastic spool. And the spool is what holds the rope. And the spool is under spring tension, normally, when it's installed. Right now it's relaxed. But what you need to do is determine which way that spool is going to pull as you pull the rope out. And in my case, if you look at it, right, this spool is going to be going counterclockwise. It's going to, in other words, the top section, the top part here, imagine that's the top, right? That's going to be going this way, which is counterclockwise. And that will allow the spring that's underneath this mechanism to hold all of this rope, 36 inches of it, or very nearly so, in the spool under spring tension. And what you need to do is wind this for as many times as you need to allow that rope, once you reach its end, the end of the preload, you call it, then you release the rope or release this and hold the rope at its tension point and allow the spool to draw the rope. And you have to do it carefully to make sure that you get all the rope in, and make sure you tie a knot at the end of the rope. Otherwise it'll draw the end of the rope in here, and then you'll be stuck with the rope in there, and then you have to figure out how to get the rope back out. So another way to do it is to just go ahead and tie the T-pull, the T-handle, tie it on there. But what I got is a knot on the end, so it can't retract. And then once the rope is spooled onto this pulley arrangement, it still must be held under a little bit of tension to accommodate for gravity and so forth, because the handle has to be held in this position. So that's what you need to do in order to wind this rope. You have to wind this counterclockwise on this particular machine, and allow for spring tension to draw the rope back clockwise and into the mechanism. And estimate, if you have to do it over again, you do it over again. But estimate the amount of rope that needs to go around in order to draw it completely in. And then at the end of everything, it still has to have a little bit of spring tension to hold the rope in there and not let it droop out. So those are 2 points I needed to include in this. So I hope this helps guys and gals who are doing this on their own. So have a good day.